Our Earth, a vibrant blue sphere in the vastness of space, wasn't always teeming with life. Billions of years ago, it was a hot, volatile place, yet hidden within this chaos were the ingredients for something truly remarkable life. Imagine a young Earth still cooling down with volcanoes erupting and meteorites crashing down. Water vapor condensed and rained down, forming vast oceans. These oceans became the cradle of life. Deep within these primordial seas, simple chemicals, the building blocks of life, began to interact. Driven by energy from the sun and volcanic vents, these chemicals underwent complex reactions. Over millions of years, these reactions paved the way for the emergence of the first life forms. Life as we know it is built on a foundation of organic molecules. These molecules, composed primarily of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen, form the very essence of cells and organisms. One prevailing theory suggests that these organic molecules were not originally from Earth at all. Instead, they might have been delivered through a cosmic bombardment of meteorites and comets. Imagine these celestial wanderers carrying within them the seeds of life, colliding with the young Earth. Upon impact, they would have released their precious cargo into the primordial soup that covered the planet. This extraterrestrial delivery of organic molecules is a captivating concept. It implies that the ingredients for life might be widespread throughout the universe. We've talked about the building blocks of life, but how did these basic ingredients assemble into something as complex and organized as a living cell? One prominent theory is the RNA world hypothesis. Before DNA became the blueprint of life, scientists believe RNA, a simpler molecule, played a crucial role. Imagine a time when RNA, not DNA, stored genetic information and catalyzed chemical reactions. Within this primordial soup, simple organic molecules might have spontaneously arranged themselves into self-replicating RNA molecules. These RNA molecules could then have acted as both the genetic code and the machinery for early life forms. The transition from this RNA world to a world dominated by DNA and proteins is still not fully understood. Over time, more stable and efficient systems for storing and replicating genetic information would have given rise to the DNA-based life we see today. The RNA world hypothesis is a fascinating idea that attempts to explain how life on Earth transitioned from a world of simple organic molecules to the complex DNA-based life we see today. This theory centers around RNA, a molecule similar to DNA but with a simpler structure and a wider range of functions. In the RNA world, RNA molecules would have served as both the carriers of genetic information and the catalysts for essential chemical reactions. These RNA molecules, floating in the primordial soup, could self-replicate and evolve, eventually giving rise to more complex and stable forms of life. While the RNA world hypothesis is still a theory, it is supported by several lines of evidence. For instance, RNA plays a central role in protein synthesis in all living cells, suggesting an ancient connection to this primordial stage of life. The first life forms on Earth were simple, single-celled organisms known as prokaryotes. These microscopic pioneers thrived in the primordial oceans, far removed from our oxygen-rich world of today. Imagine these early organisms inhabiting a world without oxygen, relying on alternative energy sources to survive. These organisms, similar to some bacteria today, likely obtained energy from chemical reactions involving inorganic molecules, a process known as chemosynthesis. These early prokaryotes were incredibly successful. They were the sole inhabitants of Earth for billions of years. Over time, they diversified and evolved, adapting to the ever-changing conditions of the planet. Their existence laid the foundation for all subsequent life forms to emerge. The next major chapter in the story of life on Earth was the evolution of photosynthesis. This remarkable process, which allows organisms to harness energy from sunlight, had a profound impact on the planet. Imagine the early Earth, shrouded in a haze of volcanic gases. Then, around 3.5 billion years ago, a new type of organism emerged, cyanobacteria. These microscopic organisms possessed the revolutionary ability to capture sunlight and convert it into energy, releasing oxygen as a byproduct. Over millions of years, as cyanobacteria thrived and spread, they released vast amounts of oxygen into the atmosphere. This great oxidation event was a defining moment in Earth's history. The rise of oxygen had dramatic consequences. It led to the formation of the ozone layer, which protects life from harmful ultraviolet radiation. For billions of years, life on Earth was dominated by single-celled organisms. Then something extraordinary happened. Cells began to cooperate and live together, forming colonies. Over time, these colonies evolved into multicellular organisms, a pivotal step in the evolution of life. Imagine a group of single-celled organisms coming together, each specializing in a particular task. Some cells might have been responsible for movement, while others focused on digestion or reproduction. This division of labor and specialization allowed multicellular organisms to thrive and diversify. They could exploit new resources and adapt to changing environments more effectively than their single-celled ancestors. This marked the beginning of a new era in life's history, leading to the incredible diversity of plants, animals, and fungi we see today. About 540 million years ago, life on Earth experienced a dramatic burst of diversification known as the Cambrian explosion. During this relatively short period, an astonishing array of new life forms appeared in the fossil record. Imagine a world teeming with bizarre and wonderful creatures, unlike anything we see today. Trilobites with their segmented bodies and compound eyes roamed the ocean floor. Anomalocaris, a fearsome predator with grasping appendages, hunted its prey. This explosion of life forms was a period of intense evolutionary experimentation. New body plans, sensory organs, and ecological strategies evolved, giving rise to the ancestors of most of the major animal groups we know today. The Cambrian explosion is a testament to the incredible power of evolution to generate diversity and complexity in a relatively short amount of time. The history of life on Earth is not just a story of gradual change and diversification. It's also punctuated by periods of dramatic upheaval and mass extinctions. These catastrophic events, often caused by asteroid impacts, volcanic eruptions, or climate change, have repeatedly reshaped the course of evolution. Imagine a massive asteroid slamming into Earth, triggering widespread wildfires, tsunamis, and a global dust cloud that blocks out the sun. This is what happened 66 million years ago, leading to the extinction of the dinosaurs. While mass extinctions are devastating events, they also create opportunities for new forms of life to emerge and thrive. In the wake of each extinction, the survivors diversify and evolve, filling the ecological niches left vacant. The rise of mammals following the extinction of the dinosaurs is a prime example of this. The story of life's origins is a complex puzzle, and scientists are constantly piecing together new clues. Through careful observation, experimentation, and the study of fossils, we're gaining a deeper understanding of how life emerged and evolved on Earth. Charles Darwin, with his theory of evolution by natural selection, provided a framework for understanding how life changes over time. Gregor Mendel's work on genetics revealed the mechanisms of inheritance. Today, scientists use cutting-edge technology to analyze DNA, study ancient rocks, and even recreate the conditions of early Earth in the lab. Each new discovery brings us closer to understanding the origins of life and our place in the grand scheme of things. The search for answers continues, driven by our innate curiosity and desire to unravel the mysteries of the natural world. The quest to understand our origins is a global endeavor, involving scientists from all walks of life. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of life's origins, we gain a profound appreciation for the interconnectedness of all living things. From the simplest bacteria to the largest whales, we all share a common ancestor, a single point of origin in the vast expanse of time. Understanding our origins helps us to appreciate the preciousness and fragility of life on Earth. It reminds us that we are part of something much larger than ourselves, a grand evolutionary narrative billions of years in the making. As we continue to explore the universe and search for life beyond Earth, the knowledge we gain from studying our own origins will serve as an invaluable guide. The story of life on Earth is a source of wonder, inspiration, and a reminder of the profound beauty and complexity of the natural world. By understanding our past, we can better navigate the future and ensure that life continues to thrive on our planet for generations to come. The journey of discovery is far from over.